Hey guys, welcome back to Eric Reacts with more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. This episode is episode 71, The Breakup. Before we get started, I did start a Patreon yesterday. It's mostly for TV show reactions, but it also has, I've also put episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series and Dragon Ball Z Abridged a week early if you really want to see that early, or if you just want to support my channel. But yeah, let's get started.
If you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, then you might also enjoy Actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Now streaming on Crunchyroll alongside Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4.
Sponsored.
Here's a trivia question. Who won the duel between Jaden and myself in the final episode of GX? We'll give you the answer right after this episode.
Yugi, because when would
The difference
Yugi
between
lose?
me and Ash Ketchum? I've actually won a tournament or two.
Oh.
It's only a matter of time before the Pharaoh gets here.
I think Yugi,
And when he
I mean,
does,
Ash
I'll
won
be
one
ready.
eventually.
Ready to unleash justice. Ready for anything he can possibly throw at me.
Hey, Blondie! Watch me totally make this jump! You know there's a path leading down the other side of the... Ya, horsey, ya!
Yeah. Oh,
Nailed it.
Okay. I
The
wasn't
horse.
ready for that.
the horse! Oh no. Wong.
Learned that trick from playing Super Mario World.
Right.
I always sacrifice
Yoshi.
Yoshi for the sake of jumping a few extra inches.
I gotta play that game.
Well, I
I've seen a
learned
lot
this
of
trick from
footage.
playing Super Mario Brothers.
When was that?
You just took down that whole bridge, man. What are you, YouTube?
No.
YouTube?
I am your reckoning, Pharaoh. I am the one who will take
bridge?
your
Whole
soul
bridge.
and destroy any hope you have of success.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm going to defeat you in a children's card game. And then justice will be served.
I agree.
Justice.
Justice will be served when I beat you.
I'm talking about the kind of justice where the good guy wins and the bad guy loses.
That's exactly what I'm talking about as well.
Okay, so we're on the same page?
Yep, because I'm going to win.
Okay, let me explain this whole justice thing to you one more time, because you seem very confused.
I play Guardian Treasure. Wait, this card lets me draw 2 new cards.
What?
So long as I get rid of my entire hand.
Oh.
Hang on.
It
What?
also allows
Hang
me
on.
to draw an extra card every turn.
Okay, but
Then I
What?
place a monster in defense
That
mode.
sounds so broken.
It's your move.
right, time out.
Time out.
What are you doing?
Playing the card game?
Yes, but why?
Because we're in a duel?
That's not how this works. We usually say we're going to play a card game, but then we spend the entire duel making wisecracks and referencing internet videos. Then at the end I win and people laugh and have a good time.
He's actually
This
playing
time,
the game.
none of those things are going to happen.
Why not?
Because we're not doing things your way anymore, and we never will again.
Again?
Now, I'll say it one more time. It's your move.
They're actually-
Yes.
Does he
Of
actually know how to
course it
duel now?
is. Let me just take a look at my cards here and...
How do I, what does this do?
Oh God, what do I do?
Hey, Duke, I appreciate you giving us a ride to the
That's
duel,
hilarious.
But can we maybe turn the radio down a little? This
radio
song
is the
gets
problem?
Real fast.
For the last time, the radio isn't even switched on. Now strap yourselves in, boys. Because
It's just the theme song.
Ride with me, you're in for a rough ride.
Wow. Rough ride.
What's the matter, Pharaoh?
You act like you've never played this game
This is
before.
hilarious.
I'll have you know that I am the king of this and every other game. Monopoly, Clue, Shoots and Ladders. I rule over all of them. Doesn't mean I understand them.
But we're not playing just any game. Right now, we're playing Duel Monsters. Yet the only real monster I see on the field is you.
You keep acting like I'm the bad guy.
Think about it. You don't have any memories of your time as Pharaoh. So it stands to reason that you could have been an evil Pharaoh.
Interesting. So what you're saying is that morality isn't cut and dry. Even the best people have a darker half to their personalities, and nobody is really perfect.
No, I'm saying that having the ability to be evil makes you evil.
Well, that doesn't seem right.
Evil isn't right. It's wrong.
Look, all I'm saying is
What the heck?
just let me explain why I disagree with evil. It's just that nobody can be completely... Stop being so evil! Okay, so I guess this season was written by someone straight out of kindergarten then.
Even if you knew how to beat me in this game,
Yeah.
you couldn't. Because unlike you, I have a bond with my cards. They are my family.
Maybe you should consider putting your family into a protective sleeve.
My family is dead.
Let me guess.
What?
Killed by something evil?
We were on a cruise liner in the middle of the ocean. My family was rich beyond our wildest dreams. So obviously for my birthday they got me the most expensive gift you could possibly give another person.
Children's card game.
A single trading card.
Why is everybody in this show either a super rich asshole or from a broken home? Or in
both.
Clima's case, both.
Our ship was hit by a tidal wave, and I was washed up on the shore of an undiscovered island.
But he had
The
that
ocean
card.
had taken everything from me.
Except the card.
Oh, I get it. You're like the edgelord version of Mako Tsunami.
The edgelord version of who?
Trust me, he's more memorable than your character will ever be. But please, Mr.
Probably.
Edgelord, continue lording
Mr.
those
Edgelord.
edges.
I lived on the island for several years. Most
What
people
part of the
were
island?
ruined by the experience.
edge of the
but
island?
Somehow it turned me into a young Fabio. There were
Fabio.
drawbacks, of course. Human language became lost to me. For a while, all I
Oh.
could say was
Ugh, ugh.
zug zug.
Zug, zug.
Ah, Zug Zug. That's hilarious.
That's why.
You should go back to doing that. You'd be way more fun to talk to.
One day, a mysterious island appeared just offshore. I swam out to it, but a tidal wave took me under the
Yeah.
surface.
Another
The
one?
same tidal wave that killed your family.
The same
it's
one.
back for revenge.
No.
Okay, so maybe I'm a little evil.
When I
Oh,
was
no.
underwater, I heard a mysterious, enigmatic voice calling to me.
Raphael, remember my wilds. We will meet again in the future. Well, Paul Nibongi, I
Wow.
will recruit you, and together we will ravage the world, man.
I couldn't understand
Darts.
a word of it. When I
Darts.
woke up, I was floating on a raft in the middle of nowhere. Then a bunch of human beings saved me.
Human
and it was at
beings.
that moment that I decided that all of humanity was evil and deserved to be punished.
Why?
Starting to notice one or two holes in your little story.
As I grew up, I started to realize that everything around me was
Zug,
evil.
zug.
And then the island showed itself to me yet again.
Raphael, I have returned,
Raphael.
and it is time for you to reach your full potential and release the power
Release.
of the Orichalcos.
Let me guess, you still couldn't understand him.
No, this time I understood perfectly. I understood that humanity is a blight on this world. The only way to fix things is to wipe all the evil off the face of the planet, starting with you, Pharaoh.
Speaking of wiping, you must have gone through a lot of leaves on that island.
Were you listening to a single word I said?
In my defense, I listened to at least 5 of them. That's a
5
new
of the
record
words?
for me. I summon the magnificent Karibo brothers in attack mode.
Karibo Brothers?
Those puffballs are no match for my guardian monsters.
What was that?
I said your little cotton balls are useless against the might of might.
Really can't hear you over here. Your Karibos aren't gonna last long against my... Okay, everybody, just quiet down already. Jeez.
Aw, there's... Blah.
Yugi just put his balls on the field.
Hey, Rex.
These guys.
Evil.
Remember when we were 2 of the best duelists in the region?
You said region.
Oh, yeah.
Region?
I activate exchange. This card allows me to switch one of the cards in my hand with one of yours. I can't believe I'm trading away one of my trading cards. It feels so wrong.
I think you'll be pretty pleased with what you got out of it.
Why did you give me a Get Out of Season 4 card? Ugh, the Seal of Orichalcos.
What?
Why would you give this to me?
The only way to prove how evil you are is to force you to use a card that makes you be evil. And now to see what you gave me.
What, you
Watapon.
don't like it?
Why do you even have a Watapon?
Hey, I didn't judge you, Mr. My Cards Are My Family.
Actually, you did.
Yeah, I kinda did, didn't I?
Pharaoh, no matter what, you mustn't use that card. It takes people's souls.
Don't worry, Yugi. There's
put it-
absolutely no reason to even use it.
That's right. There are no stakes involved in this duel. Even if you lost this card game, nothing would change at all.
Wait, what's that now? I could lose?
Well, yeah, I mean, your Dragon Timaeus is frozen in place, and you really don't have that many life points left. But again, there's literally
Oh, damn
nothing
it.
at stake here, and a single loss wouldn't really hurt you.
Curse you, Raphael! You've given me no choice!
Wait, what?
I have to activate the Seal of Orichalcos!
No!
It's too late, it's activated! I hope
Why?
you're happy, Raphael! The guy who totally made me do this against my will!
Like Yoshi.
Whoa.
The horse was still alive.
Cool.
Hey, we got here just in time to watch you beat the sideburns off that creep. How'd you guys get here? We rode in Duke's car. How'd you guys get here?
We took a bicycle.
Really seems
Together?
like we should have got here first. Rex says it's best not to think about stuff. I'm gonna try that. Wow, suddenly everything makes perfect sense in this season.
Welcome to my world, child.
Now, do you see how right I was about you being evil? Yes, Raphael. I see exactly what you mean.
Oh, boy.
And now that I know how evil I can be, I'm going to destroy you and everything you hold dear.
Oh, no.
And bathe in the afterglow of your demise.
Oh, no.
Well, good. I'm glad this worked out. Yay.
Pharaoh, no! You're being evil! Like Season 0 evil! You have to snap out of it!
What's that, Yugi? Okay, Yugi says I should snap you in half.
No!
Good luck when I've got my guardian monsters on the field. They'll protect me from anything. Look at you being all defiant. It's cute. But once I've assembled all my monsters,
How'd he do that?
I'll hurl them at you with my catapult turtle in a wave of deadly precision.
Oh, no.
And as you just finished telling me, a wave is all it takes to break you. It's time to die. And in fighting words, just this. I activate Celestial Sword. Well, it's hardly either those curtains go or I do, but it's something, I suppose. With Guardian YGOTAS' special ability, I can remove all the monsters you've selfishly sacrificed and add their attack points to my monster. No! If only I hadn't discarded so many of my children's trading cards. The most evil thing a person can do. I'm basically Hitler right now. Please forgive me.
What the
Don't
heck?
worry, guys. Yugi always figures out a way to turn things around at the last second. He'll win this duel any minute now.
Negate
Go,
attack.
Guardian YGOTAS. Wipe out the Pharaoh's remaining life points.
10,000?
and Take his soul.
Let's have a monster in defense mode. Nope. Dang.
No way. Yugi actually lost and stuff.
What? Good heavens.
Any minute now.
Game over, Pharaoh. Thanks to the Seal of Orichalcos, I've now proven that everyone in the world has the potential to
Wow.
be evil. A fact that is common knowledge to anyone over the age of 10. Speaking of 10, that's about how many seconds you've got before the seal rips the soul from your still screaming flesh.
Wait, is it gonna say Yugi or Yami?
Guy.
I've got this, Pharaoh.
Yugi, what are you doing?
It's funny. I always wanted to be like the Dark Magician, but compared to
What?
you, I'm just a Karibo. So I'm using my special ability.
But that means...
Yes, I'm discarding myself from the field.
What?
So that no harm comes to you.
Oh
Yugi, don't be a Karibo!
no. Don't be a Karibo. Is there a way to get him back? Oh no! Yugi! Oh, there it.
Yo, no! It's okay. He landed on the horse.
Whoa, these Orichalcos guys rule.
Yeah, maybe they can help us score.
Yeah.
He's
Those
waking
guys.
You had us worried there for a
It's
sec. I knew
Yami.
you could do it. So tell us, how'd you manage to outwit Raphael and fool him into thinking you lost your soul?
Joey and the Yugi.
Oh no.
The light went away.
Oh right, you're probably still shaken by the fall.
Yugi fell down.
Oh my god.
The game.
Don't worry, Yugi. We'll give you a minute to regain your composure.
Yugi is gone and I'm alone and okay. All right.
Wow. You alright now?
Okay, I think he got it out of his system.
Oh, I need a tissue. Kinda. That was sad. And who won? Jaden?
That's right. The extremely handsome fellow
It's
who
a
won
draw.
the Jaden versus Yugi
It's Yugi.
duel was
What?
me, myself,
Victor.
this guy. It's completely unambiguously canon. You can watch me duel the pants off Jaden and many other memorable moments from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4 on
Never
Crunchyroll.com.
concluded. Of course.
Remember, a true duelist supports the official release.
True duelist.
Any minute now.
Oh no, Tristan. I think this might have been one of my favorite episodes so far. It's really, really good. Sponsored by Crunchyroll. This guy, Raphael. I completely forgot his name until this point. And so many Super Mario World jokes. I actually have yet to play it, which is really disappointing. I've seen people say it's like the best one, and I can see why. I've seen some gameplay, and I just never got a chance to play it. I really should get on that at some point. And we finally saw where the intro comes from, where he just drops Yugi. He destroyed the bridge. A bridge. He destroyed a bridge. He destroyed the whole bridge. I get it. I get it. And he actually played a card game. And Yugi doesn't know how to, so... They're supposed to be playing memes and stuff. And talking smack. It's a really good episode, guys. Turned off the radio. I love how recklessly he's driving. The suspension should have been destroyed a long time ago. Look at that. The tires are probably shot. Plus, they drove it off a cliff. And it landed on the horse, who somehow isn't dead after being hit by a car off a cliff. And falling off the cliff. And then it broke Yugi's fall somehow. Oh, man. This duel took a long time. It was like nighttime when they started. Darts is... Oh, he used that. He wound up using this card, right. I thought they'd make a bigger deal of like, oh, this is the only thing I had left after the tidal wave. Yugi was just like, oh, it's the same tidal wave that killed your parents so long ago. And he started crying. And Darts called out to him. I have no idea what he said, honestly. It just... But he saved him. Good for him. Zog Zog. Finally got an explanation for why he stopped saying Zog Zog. But it seems like he got over it really, really quickly. He went from saying Zog Zog to like actual English sentences pretty quickly. La 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 la. Aw, poor Karibos. Karibo Brothers. I didn't know that was a card. I know there are a lot of different types of Karibos. I don't know all of them. I know there's Karibo. Now I know there's Karibo Brothers. And I know Winged Karibo. I don't think I know any of the others. But yeah, it's fun. I don't know what happened to his dragon exactly, but why did he play this Seal of Orichalcos? Yugi's like, don't do it. You don't have... It's a no-stakes thing. He's like, of course I won't do it. Wait, what? You goaded me? Yeah, I must play it. Oh, this show is ridiculous. Yeah, I gotta see that car fall again. Whee! Oh, and it hit the horse. It hit the horse. I'm starving right now. I was actually starving last night and went to bed hungry, and now didn't really eat breakfast. I don't understand how this card works, where he just brings all the monsters from the graveyard back and steals their attack points. And Yugi's gonna change things at the last second. It's gonna work. Negate attack, yeah. Anything else that could work? Swords of Revealing Light. Is that a magic? That's a magic card, so you can't use it on his turn, I guess. I know there are magic cards that you can use on the opponent's turn, but I don't know which ones they are. And Yugi saved Yami. Oh, Kathunk. It's okay. The horse broke the fall. Frickin' Rex and Weevil. And Yami's crying. It's Yugi's... Alright, guys. That was a lot of fun. If you really want to check out the next episode, that is up on Patreon for early access. But other than that, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, this episode was called The Breakup. It referred to those two breaking up. So if Yugi goes back into Yami's, into his body, is Yami the primary soul in there? Because he did give up his, like, he was like removed from... I don't know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye friends.